With all of the recent teases, there has to be a new class drop coming soon to Diablo Immortal. Just yesterday afternoon, this tweet was put out by Diablo Immortal. Unleash your inner beast, coming soon to Diablo Immortal, this time showing a bunch of wolves. Yesterday we saw them put out a post that was featuring some symbol that we have seen come across our feeds over the last couple of weeks. So the time is near, in my opinion. I think we're going to be seeing something pretty soon. And well, then everything can be confirmed or denied on what everyone believes. We've thought it's going to be the Druid now for the past couple of months, if not longer, but it is yet to be confirmed. Will that be the new class coming to Diablo Immortal? I see a lot of people believing it will, but also a lot of people thinking other ideas as well. We'll have to see when that release officially drops. We also saw this weird thing come through on Reddit. It says future new pet. Check this little bouncy thing out. Not sure what it is. Looks like some type of a kangaroo bug type creature, but maybe potentially a new pet in Diablo Immortal, which brings up the whole concept. Do we need new pets? Or even do we want new pets? I know for me, I'm very happy with my pet. We've got to save your pet. I'm good to go. I don't need anything more. Let me know if you'd like to see new and more pets come to Diablo Immortal. This could completely just be some silly AI generated thing, but I guess it brought up the whole topic of should there be new pets in the first place? Love to know what you guys think down below. We also had Meteor Blade come through with a really great post over on Reddit. Actually, this is on not Reddit. This is on the forums. I'll be linking this down below so you guys can go check it out because I'm not going to go too in depth in it. But it said we have the new patch that just dropped, right? There are 10 new pages added to the Adventures Chronicle. He basically tells you where all of them are. By the way, there are spoilers inside of here. If you don't want to see the spoilers, just scroll ahead so you don't see where these are, and don't click on the link where I show you how to get to his post. But he gives you an in-game look at where it is, and then as well on the map. So breakdowns page by page until all 10 have been collected. I'm not a completionist with these. They don't really matter to me at all. But I do think this is really cool that he put this together for everyone. He must have found them all himself, took the screenshots, put the post together. Good find. And really just awesome that it's here. If you guys want it, again, there's going to be a link down in the description. Now, lastly, the thing I want to talk about here before I go into the game is esports inside of Diablo Immortal. This is a post that came across on the Chinese blog, and it talks about in depth, and we're not going to read through this whole thing. Again, it was all translated from Chinese as well. It talks about in depth the competition that went on in the PvP test servers for the Chinese players. If you recall, these test servers gave players unlimited numbers of legendary crests to really put their builds together and then take the competition into battle to really judge who are the strongest players inside of the game, at least competing in this event. And this is all broken down in written format for our esports reading pleasure, breaking down each of the matches, how they went, who won, etc., etc. This really brings me back to my roots. Many of you probably don't know, but when I was still teaching, I was doing esports casting for a bunch of Supercell games and for PUBG Mobile. So it was Clash of Clans, it was Brawl Stars, and PUBG Mobile. And I used to go out to Europe, or I used to go out to California to ESL and do these esports events. And I would love nothing more than to see some type of competitive PvP esports events come to Diablo Immortal. When the game launched, we were told that this was never a focus. It was something that was never going to be coming to the game. But as I'm seeing all this with these test servers and then with these breakdowns that we're seeing right here, it definitely could be a thing, especially now that you have the ability to do open world PvP, where you can have people challenge one another. I don't think that that's the mechanic that could be put into place for competitive PvP because there's no real structure for it, but it does put into play the ability to match with players. And it would just take a very simple matchmaking system for us to be able to put something in place where we can get spectators watching, where you can get people matching together that want to match, private matches essentially, and then be able to put together some competitive elements to the game where we can actually have competitive PvP, prize-based esports events. I think this would be huge for Diablo Immortal, and it would just need to be figured out how resonance comes into play. Would it be something that would use resonance, where if you spent this much money, you get to take that into the battles? I believe it probably does, or else you were just gonna kind of really not show the love to the whales, which are some massive supporters of the game. Your thoughts down below. Should we have, well, first of all, esports? Second of all, should you be able to take your resonance into those esports battles, or should it be your bear down, or everyone's at an equal resonance? Your thoughts really welcome right here. But I want to take us back into the game right now and take a look at what's actually going on here today. Not a ton of new stuff dropped inside of the game, if anything at all. Most of you are probably at Paragon 900 or pushing past it. Remember, we were about 30 levels behind Server Paragon once the update came. I'm still behind. 910 is Paragon level. I'm at 150%, so I'm at 900. I have not been collecting any of my battle points, and I haven't done anything yet for the day. So really, I'm only leveling up based off of any events that I do and experience that I find through doing my regular daily stuff. But let's take a look really quickly at what events are in the game now that you could potentially use to get yourself over that Paragon level. Nothing there, nothing there. Actually, there's some challenge tasks that I need to still complete. We have Set Hunter, make sure that you're still getting your greens. This has actually been quite good for me. I've found myself quite a few Vathu set items from running random dungeons. So this is working better than I had anticipated. I thought there would be some kind of, messing up or just not getting the most value out of it, but it's been quite nice. I like it. The Surge, I have to run some legendary crests, and we're going to be going on this thing. I have not run any legendary crests as of yet. With 30-something days left in the event to get our Sanguine, well, to get our new gem, I've been kind of waiting to see what's actually going to come. Get your gem. This event here is coming through as well. So really not a ton. Again, you do have the modified drop table going on right now. You can modify your drop if you want to. Boom, I have it. It's giving me a 50% chance. But as I said, there's nothing here yet for me to be able to run and get myself the double drops. And as it sits right now, let's take a look at my bag real quick. I'm sitting on 83 legendary crests. Once we get 15 more, I'll do a legendary crest run. I'll probably do it as a live stream. Those are always a lot of fun, those events. I also did run all my flora yesterday. I had a whole bunch of flora that I was sitting on, waiting for the new Paragon level. Ran all of that and got all of that done as well. We're fighting for some accursed towers, so we're keeping that stuff cleared out as well. And of course, remember, challenge rifts just got easier for all of you. So I was able to push myself another, I believe it was 15 levels in challenge rifts, getting me a whole bunch more of the cryptic crystals, which can then be used for us to upgrade our secondary gear, because as we know, secondary gear is something that is kind of limited to when you get those crystals to get those upgrades on. So trying to, of course, get mine up as well. And when we have these types of updates to the challenge rifts, it gives us that ability to advance a little bit more. Let me know what you're excited for. New class. I know you guys could feel it. It's coming soon. We'll see when.